everybody, and welcome back to Fire Child Oracle. I am so excited that you are here with me today. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Jalyn Levon, and I am an Afro-Indigenous, intuitive, oracle, and inner child healing guide. I am so very excited to be sitting with you with this energy and just sharing some insight on what I've been picking up around Chiron placements Chiron placements that are ruled by a fire sign. So that means that if your Chiron is a Leo, if your Chiron is placed in Sagittarius, or if your Chiron is placed in Aries, this video is for you. So I really just want to invite you to connect with yourself. Go ahead and take a couple deep breaths. Really align with your own energy. Maybe, take this time to pull up your chart. I want to ask your divine guides to surround us in protection and love. Okay, I call on my divine guides to support that effort and divine supporting us and protecting us in love. I call forth the inner child of the fire energy. We have a Chiron placement ruled by fire. Okay. So I'm picking up on some it feels sad. Okay, we got static conditions. I feel some sadness here, fire signs. I feel this deep pressure in my chest. Okay, yeah, let's talk about this energy. Shed the old. So we got static conditions. Face your fears. Shed the old. Okay, back up the deck, we got control and discern. Okay, so again, this message is for you if your Chiron placement is in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And again, I said I'm picking up on this like sadness. I'm really feeling this like heart chakra energy. Even again, I'm seeing some solar plexus energy. And the static conditions, again, this sadness that I'm feeling, it's almost like this group wants to run. This group just wants to escape, retreat, throw up the white flag. I'm seeing the wild e coyote and the road runner. And that's an interesting vision because I see that it's the part where, okay, I feel like everybody's familiar with this, but this is the inner child healing channel. Okay. So cartoons are going to be a reference often. But what I'm seeing is the part of the cartoons with the coyote and the road runner is from the Looney Tunes series is the part where the coyote has tried every single thing he could, like he's giving it his all to catch the road runner, but every single time he end up getting the back, end up backfiring on him. And so in that moment, there's a moment where he just gives up, where he waves his white flag. And I really feel like this group has literally tried everything. I feel like I want to cry right now, but I really feel like this group has tried everything, and you're now in a place where you're just like waving your white flag, and you're surrendering to the divine. You're surrendering to your ancestors. You're facing your fears. You're shedding the old, and you're really in this process of unthawing this static condition of being afraid of what I believe is your truth. And I really believe that with this group, it's about recognizing how you can overcome a lot of what has happened to you. And not even the fact that you can overcome it. You've already done it. You've already you've done it. You've already overcame. You're already victorious. But I believe that this group has a deep, deep, deep impression on their heart of pain and hurt. And it's just like, my goodness. Whew, my goodness. This group is like the strength, the resilience, the tenacity. And I know that I know that it can feel difficult to I know that it can feel difficult to release it. I do. I do. I know that it can be hard to become the phoenix, to resurrect the self. It is a journey that requires so much. And it is a journey that is often traveled alone. And so this group just I feel like this group just wants a community. This group just wants someone to affirm that they're not alone in it. I feel like this group just needs like that support system that says I see you, or that person that says I see you, I hear you, I know what you're talking about, I feel you. Like, just this person just wants to be understood. This person just wants to be understood. And in this element of it's like, in this neglect of being understood, you began to seek understanding, right? It's like, I feel like this group thinks about often, why don't people get me? Why don't people understand me? How come? Why do I feel like I have to explain or whatever? I feel like I have to go the extra mile. What is it about me that people cannot? It doesn't click with people. Like, just I'm hearing so many different questions, and spirit is saying very loud and very clear that this is energy that you must give yourself first. See yourself. I'm seeing this group doing mirror work. I want you to stand in the mirror, and I want you to find, like, affirmations go a long way. Okay, affirmations go a long way. And I know in the beginning it feels a little cheesy saying like I'm worthy and standing in your power poses and stuff like that in the mirror. But once you get comfortable in that space of like feeling uncomfortable, there is a level of uh there's just an essence that will exude your being that's going to trailblaze you. Okay, it's gonna move you forward in such a dynamic way. I want to pull some more cards from the Nature Speaks Oracle deck because, oh my goodness, this group, this energy is very dense. Okay, trusting your power. Yeah, it's like you gotta know. There's a lot of yellow in this reading too. So like I was saying, that solar plexus, it's ruled by the sun energy. Okay, it's ruled by that sun energy. Okay, like, even though the Leo is ruled by the sun, Aries is ruled by Mars, which is very close to the sun, and then Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. However, that is full of gas, full of fiery, very electrical energy. um Yeah, I'm seeing like a lot of I okay, so again, another cartoon reference. I'm seeing the beginning of like Jimmy Neutron, where like where they zoom into his head, and you can see like all the like his brain and the neurotransmitters and all that stuff, like the receptors, they are sending messages and things like that. Like, I'm seeing that, but I'm seeing this like as a spiritual court, like this whole time where you've been feeling unworthy, you've been feeling like you're not enough, you've been feeling like you've been unseen, unheard. You like the Your spiritual team has been hearing you. Your spiritual team has been watching you very, 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 very close. And I think that has a lot to do with uh, I just something told me, look at the bottom of the deck, signs and visions. So yes, like your intuitive team, your spiritual team is always right there saying, hey, we're here. Hey, we're here. Hey, you're not alone. Hey, nope, we got you. Hey, don't worry about that, we got that. Hey, like, I'm really like, that energy is very strong here. So as you face your fears, trust in the power that you have in this world and in the spiritual world. Because at the end of the day, once you shed the old and you unthaw these static conditions within yourself, these very frozen, um I want to say ways of thinking, frozen ways of being, frozen ways of expressing yourself. Trust and understand. Once that all unthaws and you get through this like very, swampy energy, like facing your fear, whatever your fear is, trust that your power is what's going to get you through that. Before it was control and discern. So yeah, signs and visions go hand in hand. Being able to discern which signs, which visions are for you to give energy to, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, with the static conditions, this could speak to, like I said, frigid ways of thinking or frigid ways of being. And there's a lot of change that's happening and that has already happened. So you got to recognize, like, this, you got to you got to recognize for real. Like Spirit is saying, real, recognize real, and you a real one. And you got to recognize that in being the real one, you're required to live up to a certain level of accountability for self. And I think with this group, it's like you want somebody to take care of you, and you got to understand that you is you. And the way that you take care of yourself has to change. I know that you're used to people like kind of being there for you in a way, and in a weird kind of way, but I feel like it has been in a way that actually hasn't served you in no way, shape, or form, except if anything, it has taught you lessons about yourself. And in those lessons, it may not be some things that you like about yourself, but please understand that you are worthy. Please understand that this is nothing that, you know, God or your ancestors or your spiritual team is ashamed of. And so in that regard, neither should you. So stand up. Okay? I stand up. Like, stand up. Stand up. Don't play yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't act like you're not the one when you are. Okay, let's get some additional messages. Whew. Home. Okay, so this could have something to do with like fourth house energy. This could also have to do with your like maybe moving. Maybe there could be some changes happening within the home. Maybe there is some furniture moving, you know, maybe you're moving some things around. Maybe you are actually moving yourself. Maybe there's some home improvements that's happening. Yeah. Earth energy. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so what I'm seeing right now with this earth card, I'm seeing this is a interesting vision. Okay, so I'm seeing like a kitchen fire of some sort. I'm seeing, like, you know, the grease catching on fire and someone taking flour and throwing it on the flames to like smother it, to smother the flames, to keep the flames from burning the house down. And that's a very interesting vision. But what I feel like what I'm picking up from it is the fact that your fire, this fire, right? Because this is Chiron energy. This is energy that needs healing. This is energy that needs continuous attention. This is energy that needs continuous nurturing. Your healing is the pot of grease, okay? And what you cannot do is leave it unattended, okay? Because if you leave the pot of grease unattended, then best believe that it's gonna blow up. Best believe it's gonna get to a temperature in which it's too hot, and so boom. So this is, okay, like don't leave. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Yeah, that's a very interesting vision. So yeah, I would say be careful, just honestly, especially if you are, you know, working with fire, or maybe you've been feeling kind of distracted and you got to cook and all that stuff. Like, yeah, be real careful. Okay, be real careful. I'm also seeing being grounded. This home and earth energy is really speaking to like feeling home within oneself, being grounded in the home, maybe the home getting a cleanse of some sort, maybe the home being your place of grounding. Maybe you're actually a homebody. You're like, yeah, I don't really want to, you're probably like introverted, antisocial, right? Or people believe that, right? People may think that you are that, when in reality, they just got to get to know you, and it's like you got to feel safe around them, okay? But that is, yeah, this is very interesting. Okay, any additional messages? Okay. Okay. We have healer. Okay. We have healer. Yeah. So I'm, yeah. Yeah. You are, you, it's like, I know that it may sound, um, like, I don't know, I feel like this is something you always hear, or maybe this is like something you've been doing, but just healing self, being there for self. um you, it's like, you know what you need to do, you know, you know what you need to do to heal this piece, this part in yourself, to shed the old, to unthaw these, you know, frigid ways, right? Facing the fears, right? The things that, you know, you're afraid of doing. Face them head on. Okay. All right. We have the affirmation sibling. My relationships are balanced. Keywords: boundaries, reflection, space, honesty, loyalty. So, yeah, again, you know, like I was saying, just knowing where to place those boundaries, knowing where you are tender is a power. Okay, knowing where you are tender is a power, because you know how to protect it. You know what space you need to do whatever it is that you need to do, right? And I'm also being pulled back to this home card when I look at this, especially when it talks about space. Maybe this is about having your own, you needing your own space, maybe needing that alone time, needing that solitude in order to really, like I said, move this energy, transmute this energy of, you know, the static condition and old vibration. Any additional affirmations? Light. Okay, I am worthy to shine. Purity, healing, source, illuminated chakras. Yes, you are. Again, like I said, I know the affirmations may feel cheesy, especially when you're saying them in the mirror. You're looking at yourself. Like, do them when you're doing your skincare routine. Do them while you are brushing your teeth. Um, do your affirmations when you are, you know, getting dressed and you're seeing if your outfit cute. Like, place, listen, I'm good for playing some affirmation music, okay? If y'all not hip, Tony Jones, Londrell, Layla Dila, like, these are amazing artists, amazing creatives that have created projects for people who like to incorporate healing in in the practicality of their life, you know, in the every day-to-day things. Okay, like, that is okay. That's what this group really needs, is like, create that environment. Yes, create that environment that allows you to, that gives you the space that allows you to show up in your relationships in a balanced way. You're not showing up in your relationships needy. You're not showing up in your relationships needing to be affirmed, because you've done that for yourself. You got transform at every stage I am present. So, yeah, this is a moment: transition, initiation, evolution, transmute, rebuild. I was saying that. Yeah. Yeah. So don't fear. Your ancestors are here. They are ready to serve and help you. Just trust in that divine power, that divine connection. And please understand, like, look into your chart. See what aspects um your Chiron placement has in relation to the earth placements, some earth energy in your chart. Um, see how that maybe, you know, supports, or, you know, maybe it's a place where you need to have a little boundary. You need to have something in place to make sure that, you know, that part of you, although it's tender, it's not triggered all the time. You know what I mean? So just allow that to simmer. Okay, allow this wisdom and this insight to come forth for you. um and again, don't be afraid to say no to a lot of stuff, to stay home. Okay, it's all right to say no. Use your energy for yourself, you know, be present in yourself. But if you feel like, you know, you need to get and create home elsewhere, you need to create home in yourself, you need to create another space so that way you feel grounded and in this earth energy, maybe going to a park of some sorts, by all means, do what you got to do. Okay. Do what you got to do. All right. So that is all I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know in the comments if it resonated, or just go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and do that, because like we're growing over here, y'all. Okay, I would love for, you know, go ahead and drop in before 100 subscribers, because y'all are gonna be the ride or die. Y'all gonna be they got a foundation. Okay, y'all the foundation of the growing community. So if you want to go ahead and comment at the comment in the comment section and before 100, go ahead and do that, because that's just a little personal goal for me. So I'm so excited for the 51 subscribers that are here. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the space. I will make sure that I do what I need to do for me, so that way I can show up and, you know, allow and hold space for your inner child to be seen and heard. So it is such a pleasure. It is such a privilege. So thank you so much for watching. And go ahead and check out the description box below, because that will tell you everything that you need to know and where you need to go as far as it relates to the candles and the props, the cards. Everything is going to be in the description box. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I wish you nothing but love and healing on your journey. I wish you nothing but the best. Ashe. See you in the next video. Peace.